Uh, Good afternoon, guys. Today we'll discuss how to start up your own thing or own enterprise. Okay. So, what is entrepreneurship? So, entrepreneurship is somewhat similar to business, but it is not essentially the business. Okay. The difference between business and entrepreneurship is like business is like the motive of the business is primarily money, and the motive of entrepreneurship is not, but in achieving the motive you are going to get the money. Okay, but the main purpose of entrepreneurship is to cause some change or effect on a particular area of interest, okay, through which you can obtain the money or profit. Okay, the main thing here is to obtain or change something. That is the main thing from which you will get returns. Okay, so next, so how entrepreneurship can be classified is like it involves taking calculated risks. Okay, so you have to do some groundwork. Okay, you have to do some analysis of the competitors in the same field. Okay, and how you have to have a plan written, how this particular idea is going to work in a long term. Entrepreneurship doesn't work for short term. Okay, we have to have a planning for over 5 years. Okay, the first 1 year, how you are going to implement your ideas. In the second year, how you are going to implement ideas based on what you have faced in the first year, so on and so forth. So uh, what is the prime motive? First you need to identify the area of interest or area of problem. Okay, and you need to solve that problem using the uh, company or using the people in the company. So you have to decide on what is the vision of your company and what is the mission of the company. Those are the prime motives. And uh, what is the difference between vision and mission is, vision is something where you want to reach. Okay, and mission is something what you are going to do to reach that vision. Okay, so these are essential for a company. For any company, a vision and mission are obvious. Then okay, the same thing here. Vision is what company want to achieve in terms of its motive. Okay, it's definitely not money, but the prime motive. Okay, you are going to have a change or effect on a particular system through which you get money. Okay, so mission, what is the company's action plan in achieving it? Okay, you don't work for money, you work for a cause, and that cause is going to get you money. Okay, that is how it works. Okay, mission, what is the action plans you're going to accomplish your vision? Okay, these are two important things for the company. Then areas which are very good for startups in 2024 are like agri-based startups. Like nowadays people are having mm, there is literally deficiency in farmers because most of the youth are like focusing on other areas of interest, like IT sector and everything. There is a huge potential for agriculture as a agricultural technology business. So what is agri-tech business is like it is a startup where you are going to have several areas. Again, agri-tech startups can be classified again, like you can have some electronic equipment or solar equipment that are necessary for your farms. For suppose you need a motor which is running on electrical supply, you can have a motor plus PV cells as a set, which can be supplied to the farmers, which is going to have low energy consumption, because solar power is also being parallelly extracted along with the grid power. Okay, because you are having that additionally along with the grid power, it's going to have that effect. So next, this is one type of startup, and there is something called drones, through which you can have a drone which can actually you can have some people operating the drone, and you can rent or lease the drones for on hourly basis to the farmers. So instead of manpower spraying the harmful chemicals and getting intoxicated, we can go for drone system, where the drone is going to have the pesticide, if it is like chemical farming, or it is going to have some natural bio insecticide or biofertilizer if it is a natural farming. And it is going to the drone is going to spray by moving around the field. Okay, so the work is done perfectly and within a less time. Next, AI based startup. So what is AI based startup is like we are going to have a high tech startup here. So basically, with in the 2020, from 2014 onwards, the advancements which were happening in the field of machine learning and deep learning were very great, because like there is a huge development of NVIDIA GPUs, which enables us to compute more faster, and this allows us to use machine learning and deep learning algorithms. Earlier it is not the case. Okay, the hardware related to the that that level of processing or that level of computing is not available, thanks to the development of gaming industry, where the gaming industry has been developed. Okay, because of the gaming industry, GPUs, the high computing power GPUs were developed by the same things. Okay, so like this is the thing, and now what happens is, like, these GPUs can be used for our artificial intelligence purposes also. So these graphical processing units enable us to have actually the AI growth. So the good thing is, like, we can have an AI startup, like uh, the possible startups, suppose you take a Google Translate. So that is like, it can detect what language you have typed in the Google Translate search bar. So that is using NLP. And you can also have text to speech conversions, and that is an application. And you can place an image which can actually speak the lines which you have given, and that image can be converted to video. And like text to video, if you give one image itself, text to video will come automatically. Okay, so these are the various things that can be done using AI. We have recently seen about deepfake, where actresses and actors or some celebrity persons have been uh, modified with the speech they have been giving. And what are service based startups? And service based startups are something like, uh, suppose you want to wash a car, or like uh, washing a car or something like that. So in India we can see that there is no possible thing like the automating the car wash is not being, that industry has not been boomed as much as in the US. We can have a automatic car washer or automatic bike washer startups, like without any manpower, just by by placing the suitable amount, and there will be a scanner in the particular thing, and automatically that is going to scan it and accordingly uh, watch the if the series if the money or denomination you have kept is equivalent to the total denomination is equivalent to the price of the car wash or by bike wash calculated by the machine, then it initiates a series of washing activities to your vehicle, and your vehicle is out. Okay, there is no manpower requirement in this. Okay, these are some of the service based startups we can think of. So next, there are these are somewhat more challenging actors. So, like possibly the success rate of these startups are going to be very high, okay, comparatively. So these are all the schemes that are available: Startup India, Mudra Yojana, Stand Up India, Atal Innovation, Electronic Development Fund, Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, National Entrepreneurship Awards, Make in India Initiative, and Pradhan Mantri Employment Generation Schemes, National Rural Livelihoods Mission. These are all things which are available. These are about these are about like 10 to 11 schemes available here. And one more thing is we'll have a brief look up of what these schemes means. So, Startup India scheme was launched to promote and support the startups in India by providing them with funding, tax benefits, and other incentives. And it is also provides the legal and regulatory support and helps startups to network and collaborate with the investors, mentors, as well as other entrepreneurs. So, what is Mudra Yojana? The scheme provides financial assistance to small and micro enterprises, including startups, through loans of up to rupees 10 lakhs. The scheme has been designed to cater to financial requirements of the startups and small businesses in the country. What is Stand Up India scheme? The scheme was launched to promote entrepreneurship among women as well as SC or ST entrepreneurs. Under this scheme, loans of up to 1 crore rupees are provided to eligible entrepreneurs to start or expand their businesses. Atal Innovation Mission. AIM is a government initiative that aims to promote innovation and entrepreneurship in the country. The, the mission provides funding, mentorship, and other support to startups and entrepreneurs working on innovative ideas. Electronic Development Fund. The EDF is a fund set up by the government to provide financial assistance to startups and small businesses working in electronics and IT sector. The fund provides equity, debt, and other forms of funding to the eligible companies. Then we have Pradhan Mantri Mudra Loan Yojana. This scheme provides loans to small and micro enterprises, including startups, for their business needs. The loans can be availed without any collateral security and can be used for various purposes such as working capital, buying machinery, and purchasing raw materials. National Entrepreneurship Awards. Okay, these are instituted by Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, and rewards outstanding entrepreneurs and organizations that have made significant contributions to the entrepreneur development in India. Okay, then we have Make in India initiative. India government launched Make in India initiative to boost the manufacturing sector in India and promote entrepreneurship by creating a conducive environment for investment, innovation, and skill development. Make in India scheme offers incentives and support for setting up manufacturing units, easing regulations, and facilitating technology transfer and collaboration. National Rural Livelihoods Mission. The National Rural Livelihood Mission is a poverty alleviation project launched in 2011, okay, by the Ministry of Rural Development, okay, a branch of Government of India. The plan is to focus on self-employment and entrepreneurship among rural households by providing skill development training, access to credit, and support for setting up micro enterprises. Pradhana Mantri Employment Generation Program PMEGP is initiated by merging Prime Minister's Rojgar Yojana and Rural Employment Generation Program, offers financial assistance for setting up new micro enterprises and generating employment opportunities in rural and urban areas. There are some of the major incentives offered by the government of India to promote entrepreneurship and support startups in the country. If you are entrepreneur who wants to maintain a certain budget and who want to maintain certain budget and at the same time want a full-fledged office as well, okay, you can have this particular concept. Okay, these are the things, these are areas of possible innovations. Okay, so what I want to focus more is like entrepreneurship is not something like a job. Okay, a job is something which you get rewarded once in every month. Entrepreneurship is rewarding after some finite amount of time that cannot be in months. So maybe possibly after 2 to 3 years, possibly you will get more rewards if your service to the customers is of high quality, high standard. Definitely you are going to have a success in entrepreneurship. The success at the job is limited by various factors. Okay, that can be your manager, that can be your CEO, but the success at your business is only limited by your own capacity to reach out to customers, to do something that is beneficial for the customers. Okay, that only can stop you from becoming the number one thing in the world. Okay, that's all for today.